Yar, welcome aboard the Cringe. I'm your captain, Joey, Joey speaking. And without further ado, we're going to get going. I appreciate all the likes, subscribes, and comments. As you can see, we are going on an island tours video, or we're shooting an island tours video, and we're going to take an island tour trip. Boy, I'm messing that up all up today. Beverage of choice is coffee, and I did not have a drink in the beginning. So we're going to do that now. Na, na, na. So if you didn't see my video from yesterday, and the reason why I'm saying that is because this is going to be posted for tomorrow, you understand. So hopefully that works. You don't get seasick, do ye? Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's see what this island has in store. Ooh, wheat. All right. Already have wheat, but we'll take it. We'll sell it. I am interested to visit somebody else's island to pick up the rest of the fruit I need. So I need pears and apples. If anybody's interested in doing so, please leave let me know. I have my email on my YouTube. So all right. Yeah. All right. So let's do this. It's the only problem with shooting videos is that depending on when you're shooting the video for, so like this one is being filmed on the 27th and it's going to be posted for the 28th. It's hard to remember that stuff. I am not as experienced as some of the YouTube content creators. I've been doing this for about a month, a little over a month now, about a month and a week, give or take. So I think I started on the 19th or 20th of last month. I have a lot of videos posted, though. I have about 50 videos. Okay, that one's going to sit here. We are going to drop. I already have it. All right. I appreciate you viewing. As long as you stay for however you like, I appreciate it. And just the fact that this is getting likes and comments and subscribes is pretty interesting, and I appreciate it. This is my daily driver, so this is the game I play every day. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see what's going on here. Good. Okay. So this is the one game I play every day. It's very seldom that I don't play this game, whether I'm recording a video or I'm playing for my own personal. So that's how I got started with this. I was like, I'm playing this game all the time, so it's only a couple more steps if I record them and post them online. It takes about, maybe a half an hour extra work, and a little bit more than that. So it's not that difficult. And I don't stream like 2-hour, 7-hour streams or whatever. There are a lot of people that do, and I respect them for it, but, If I was starting my island, I might try to do that, but um, I don't know. That right now it doesn't appeal to me, but I wouldn't mind doing it in the future. Probably a saw shark. Ooh, a whale shark. I think I already have one of these. Oh, nice. Oh, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't start off making my. Oh, so I have to go back here. The game prevents you from using yours. So let's go here. Let's craft fishing pole first. Then we're gonna make a an axe, or and a shovel, because we're about to lose one in this process. Let's craft. So we'll start with the axe. Good. All done for now. I shouldn't have been all done. Okay, let's try that again. Boy, I'm having some buttonology issues today. Yeah, so it's a little difficult while you're talking um, to make content and remember what you're doing on stream, because sometimes you get carried away in some stuff, which is fine. And as you can see, I did it now. I wanted to build a shovel, so I should have stayed with that shovel. And all right, there we go. Good. All done. Now we're all done. Ooh, what bug is that? Oh, violin beetle. I have one, so I'm not too worried about it. Got it. Okay, making sure. Yep. So all of that's done. All right. Anyways, I appreciate everybody tuning in, or at least, giving a like or a comment. This is a fledgling channel, so for those of you that stick around for a while, I appreciate it. I know Animal Crossing it's kind of a niche market, but I appreciate it. All right. All right. We're going to go up here, and then we're going to do the other front island, and then we're going to head back. Go to the back. That's the only part I don't like about these islands. They're almost complicated unnecessarily. I shouldn't say that. It gives you ideas of things that you can do on your island. So, I mean, there's a positive aspect to it, but for filming content, this is, oh, okay, there's a gyroid, so we know where it is. All right. So it's not a negative thing. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was. Let's eat one. Eat. And shovel. Oh, so I was going to check and see if I had that. Nice. Hey, everybody, just in case you want to know, that was my reminder to create content today. Nice. That's my second wake up call. But I don't need them. I'm pretty good about waking up. Awesome. All right, we'll go over here. Shadowproof. Okay, let's go back up here. Really? Childproof. All right. Yeah, so yesterday I found out that I need the majority of the flowers I need are purple. So, um, like for mums, I need green, and one or two of the flowers I think I need black. But for the most part, I think lilies was one. So it's a pretty good day. Yesterday was a pretty good day for that. So over here, eat, eat, eat apples and bananas. Yeah, you heard me. I'm singing. Love kid songs. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Uh, all right. Yeah, not bad. I think I have most of it done. I have to go pick up my gyroid, and if there's a tree back here, so that's the last part of it. Nice. And there is no tree, so we'll get the gyroid. Nice. All right. So hold and hop. All right. So that's as much as I'm interested in for this visit over to Captain's. But we're gonna bury the gyroid, put some stuff in storage, and we're gonna sell some stuff real quick, and then we're gonna head to the Dodo tour. All right. Interesting turtle shell design. Mizzen mast is the third mast in a ship. Typically, it's smaller. A scallywag is a name for unsavory seagoing characters. Ooh, Sharky. I gotta try. There she blows. Oh, so that's what we were gonna do. I keep on forgetting. We were gonna double check and make sure because I didn't get the yes. Ah, chicken nuggets. All right. So I gotta sell some stuff. I know I'm doing extra steps, but I'm gonna do it. All right. So we're gonna sell, sell, sell. Let's check this out for a minute. I want to just make sure because that's a big prize. Yep. So it's already donated. So that was my worry. All right. So let's sell some things. Yeah. It had blathers. I'm going to keep those. had Blather's, we'll keep that too. Confirm. Sell. Okay, now we're going to go run some stuff in our storage, and then we're going to go over and plant the gyroid, go to Nook's Cranny, get our ticket, and head out. So I love the fact that it's raining today. So it was interesting when I started this game, it never rained for me. And so now I appreciate it. Put in storage. These are going here. All right, let's go bury this gyroid. I was cutting the lawn yesterday, and a new bird was born in one of the trees next to my house. I found a little egg. Well, hopefully he was buried. Right? He was buried in my eyes. So, but I found the little egg, and you could see that the shell, he popped out of the shell. Or she, So, it's pretty cool. I love seeing stuff like that. Too bad you couldn't see that on Animal Crossing. Burying hole. Okay, now we are going to put that away. Put away. And it's already brewing, so we're still going to add water to it. I always do. There we go. And let's place. Put away. Oh. Put away. Place. There we go. All right. Let's go get our Nook Miles ticket and be off. Might as well grab that. Should probably do more fishing than I normally do, but Nook Miles ticket. This gives us our 300 miles. Once per day, 7 days in a row. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I think I've only had one restart on this playthrough. Cool. Nope, we're good. I have a lot of the DIYs that I'm interested in already, so, like I'm not interested in the monster. And oh, you know what we didn't do on my playthrough earlier? I didn't go visit Harv's Island. We got to go do that. I don't want to miss that. So I'm going to do Harv's Island first because I missed that on my original gameplay through today. Yeah, I didn't do the Reese and man, I almost missed that. And as soon as we get back from that one, then we'll go to the Nook Miles. That would have been odd. Good. Yeah, normally I do that on my daily chores, and for some reason I forgot it this morning. Okay, so this is going to be chic or nature. Garden. Okay. Got it. Okay, so this is garden today. So we're going to go down. Awesome. Yeah, I know. And so let's do this. Variations. Variations. Firm. All right. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Bam. All right. We're going to throw this one up here. And in case you're wondering, I always throw and overload flowers on these buildings. And the reason why I do that is because it saves me from having to put everything out there. So in other words, I don't have to fill the floor as much. And the more you fill it and decorate, the more she likes this, and you get your max heart crystals. So yes, there's a method to my madness in this one. All right, so there's that. Yeah, we'll leave it. There we go. Okay. Variations, garden, bam. And I typically do this the same way. So, all right, variations, confirm. All right. So we'll put that there. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. All right. So there are two favorite games that I like playing. So I do like Breath of the Wild. I've never completed it, and I wish I have, but some of the temples were pretty hard for me, and I kind of got burned out on it because of that reason. I like the game. I love the game. Love the gameplay, and I've finished Link's Awakening, the reskin of it, right, the newer version of it. Okay, so we got to do chairs, and all right. And I really do like Link's Awakening. I'm gonna throw one over here, make it easier on myself. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Okay, what are we gonna put on their table? So, cake? Yeah, let's do cake. Oh, see? Everything else is full, so I don't have to decorate further. So now I'm gonna finish. Take a picture. And done. Awesome. All right. Good. Yeah, I do not like Cyrus. Peace. So yeah, I forgot the I can't believe I forgot that. That's pretty odd. Ready to go home. Yep. And then we're going to go back to Dodo Island. Now we're going to use our Dodo ticket. Yeah, so all said, this takes me about an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, what am I doing? I got to go buy my ticket. Can't believe that. Yeah. Sorry, I got to adjust this headphone a little bit. Yeah, so I'm using the Turtle Beach Fit Lite or whatever, or Active Fit, whatever, for the Nintendo Switch. The newer ones, they're about $26. I like the headphones. I was using earbuds before. Sweet. Yeah, so this takes me a little over an hour, and I would play this anyways, right? So it essentially takes me about 40 minutes more. Other than other than waiting for it to upload and to render, that's you're just waiting. But I can go walk around, clean the house, do that kind of stuff while it's going. While the videos are uploading, though, I usually tend to stick around. Yeah, I tend to stick around. And so I already have an extra axe, so I don't need to do that today. Yeah, I tend to stick around and do all that kind of stuff, and like interact with other people on YouTube. Some of the channels that I like right now are the Rad Brad. He's my favorite gaming channel, and same with Baird Bear. Those are my favorite gaming channels, and I just like the style of how they do it. Didn't even get it. Yeah, I like Beard Bear if I just want to see the content. I don't mind Rad Brad, but I consider him a good trustworthy source as well. And the Beard Bear as well. I was watching his I don't know the name of it, but it had a bear. It looked like it was kind of cartoony a little bit, which is kind of cool. But I do like his content. I'm assuming it's a he. um um I love his interactions with people. Like he usually watching his channel, I found out that he, his gaming allows him to spend more time with his kids, which is cool. Oh, I got to definitely check this out. I missed the last shark, so I got to try this one, okay? Um, which is really neat to hear. Suckerfish already have one. You know, and I really respect that he's able to spend more time with his children. Um, as a person who was a sailor in some nautical form, um, you know, I had a career field that took me away from my family, so it's nice to see. Nice. That's my second wake up. Hey guys, just in case you didn't know, I have to get up and play video games. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's really nice. So my career path took me away from my family. And a lot of the places I was, family I couldn't take. So pretty neat. So if other people can do the career fields that they like and still have their children involved, that's awesome. Um, my dad wasn't able to do that. when he was younger. But he had a good job. He had a 9 to 5, so we saw him every day, which is cool. My dad had a job most people would love. He was a test driver for cars, a car company. I'm not going to say which brand. Um, he started out working in the wind tunnel, from what he tells me, because I don't know. We only know what we're told, right? He started out working in the wind tunnel, and a position came open, and where he could test drive cars, and so he jumped at it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So my dad had a degree in engineering. Um, my degree is in something totally different. I didn't get my degree until later in life. Um, but I got it from, at the time, I got it from a college that I really wanted to get a degree from. So I'm pretty lucky in that sense. Um, I'm debating if I want to go for my master's, and I probably should, but um, I look at it this way: a master's is going to take you 2 years, right? Most cases, it'll take you 2 years, and so I have relatives that are doctors and that kind of stuff, um, and have higher on education. You know, so a lot of you know a lot of my family are you know a lot of my family. So if you think about it, let's see. I came from a pretty large family, and out of that family, I have yeah, one, two. So out of the initial kids, including me, from my parents, there's one, two, three. There's three of us that have higher education, from an educational source like a college. A lot of us have a lot of technical skill sets. So every one of us had a technical skill set. So we all have higher education of some form. Some of it's more technical, and some of it's education, and some of it's both. Um, like I have a technical skill set that I did before I got my degree, and oh, I don't want that flower. And then some of my other brothers did too. Um, so that's pretty cool. So, we were very fortunate in that aspect. Um, we'll do this, and I need to break these. So, neat. We'll start out with 4 and see where that gets us. Yep. So I have, I think one of my brothers has a master's. One of my brothers has 2 bachelors. I have a bachelor's. Um, Actually, 2 of my brothers have masters, and 2 of us have 4-year degrees. Um, there was another one of my brothers has interesting career path. So he worked as an engineer or QA guy, quality assurance, and now he has technical training in a different field, which is really cool. Um, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Chicken nuggets. Eat. Yep. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, not going to get too deep in the weeds with it, but we're pretty fortunate. A lot of my family has follow-on education, whether it's technical or whether it's educational or whether it's both. And we're going to drop that flour. That's pretty cool. Drop. For some reason, I feel like taking that with me. Yeah. Um, so my dad had a degree. I think my mom had an associate's. So all of us had some type of education, and then a good 4 members of the children, we had, over half of the children had higher education, and then everybody had some form of technical training of some sort. So that's pretty cool. Um, that's why I'm kind of shocked when I see that people are making money putting videos on YouTube. That's an interesting way to do it. So, all right, let me double check, and I don't think I got the bottle, so I want to double check real quick. Yep. So, if you work in a career field for 4 or 5 years, to me, that's a technical trade, right? Because you have hands-on experience on manufacturing or something, right? So I consider people that work at a job for 4 or 5 years have technical training in a field. Um, whether you're a mechanic or whether because your experience on the job is equivalent to somebody that has a degree. They may not have the well-roundedness, but they have the experience that equals the level of a degree. And for the most part, a degree is just follow-on education that you're going to, it's kind of a guarantee that you're going to complete something and finish something. But a lot of the career paths nowadays are, it's hard to be loyal to a company when they're always worried about the bottom line and they don't invest back into their employees as much. So, I mean, some do. I shouldn't say that. So, but you're always, looking out over your shoulder whether you have to keep a job or not. And that, unfortunately, that's pretty common nowadays. So let's see. So there was no fossil today at that island. Yeah, let's sell. All right. So we are going to sell, 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 sell. Oh, I'll keep that. Sell, sell. All right. Awesome. All right. So that should pretty much be it for today. We're going to take a cool picture over here. I'll take it right over here. So I appreciate you hanging out with me for the 3 island trips that we made, because we went to Harv's Island because I forgot to do it in the first part. So thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and comments. And thank you for listening to me babble on about stuff. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.